If Robertson's is a red card, that's a red card all day long.
Yeah.
Let's just soak in where we are, though. Spurs Stadium, almost at capacity. Does that make a difference to a referee's decision making?
Well,
I mean, VAR wouldn't, because they're miles away.
That's the point. That's the whole point. To a referee in other days, perhaps it certainly would have done. But now, I mean, you have got this thing called VAR that's supposed to correct these particular incidents. And that, to me, it wouldn't have mattered whether that game was played in the Sahara. It should have been still a red card.
Is it a red? If you're at Anfield, is it a red?
Oh, well,
is Harry Kane off?
Of course. But I'm still getting back to the saying, it wasn't played in the Sahara, so we're okay.
Maybe that. I mean, does the referee always have to listen to the video assistant referee?
Well, this is the problem.
Even if he's told to go and look.
Sorry, Jim.
Go on.
I agree. No, you're right, Adam. I don't think he does have to listen. I think he can go over there and still make his mind up. But he is under pressure now. The minute that, somebody's summing him over there to have a little look at the screen, he's now under pressure. Some referees have decided to stay with it. I've seen a couple of big decisions in the La Liga and Spain and things like this here, where the referee has gone over and you think he's going to change his mind. No, he's absolutely adamant. He stays with his decision, and that's absolutely fine. But today, I still believe, he should have been sent over to VAR. VAR should have had said to him, come over and have a look at this here. And I'm absolutely convinced he would have changed his mind and sent him off. Yeah. Harry Kane, I'm talking about.
Harry Kane has to go. I mean, if he looks at that slow-mo, if he goes over to the monitor, Harry Kane's off the pitch. I can't believe VAR didn't tell him to go and have a look at it.
It's strange because in other sports you can actually hear what's being said. Like in rugby, you can't you? In rugby?
Yeah.
That the audience can hear what's being said between the referee and everybody he's involved with.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just don't know how that would work here. I don't know if it worked. I don't know. I think it would be good for the game, but I don't see. I think then there's going to be arguments about what they're saying to each other. Like the referee makes the decision. VAR look at it. He should say to him, "This needs to go to the monitor. You need to look at this." It's simple.
Okay, but where's the accountability for a referee? Referees never seem to have to explain decisions after a game. A manager does, a player does. Everybody involved in a 90-minute football match has to accept for the man of the whistle, Martin.
We've been saying this for years, Adam, that the referee, having a good, bad or indifferent game, it doesn't really matter. I think he should come out and make some sort of explanation as to how he arrived at some certain decisions, particularly big decisions that actually are match changing from that viewpoint. But overall, it's not going to happen. They can go back home. Listen, the game is difficult enough to referee. There's no question about that there. But I think a simple explanation at the end to say, listen, actually not even sure about this. I might have got that wrong. Players and managers are making mistakes all day long. So a referee can, I think he might get a bit more empathy if that was the case.
It's very visible. You can see when players are complaining to a referee on the pitch during the course of a game or as they're going down the tunnel. What I want to know is what happens behind closed doors when everyone's inside. The referee's in his little room. You're the manager. Are you knocking on the door straight away? Do you give it 5 minutes?
Well, you have to give it some a length of time now. That was the rule now that you do. I think it's half an hour or something like this to everyone cools down, supposedly. But yeah, absolutely, I'd be knocking on the door. In fact, I used to make a habit of knocking on the door.
Did you?
And, well, actually, trying to break it down once or twice as well, too, but to no avail. Now, on a serious note, absolutely, and, sometimes it's just getting something off your chest to tell the referee, actually, have you had a look again? Have you seen this here? What was your thinking? And the referee, of course, has that little bit of time to think about it. He might have a little TV in his own dressing room, have a look at things. And if he wants to explain something to you, he might do. Most of them are pretty arrogant and decide, no.
Arrogant?
Don't really want to.
They are arrogant.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah. I mean, how many referees I've dealt with over the years, and he come in after the game, knock on the door, and they go, no, don't want to talk. Don't want to listen. Game's over. That's that personal sort of touch with referees. I don't think it's there in the Premier League. I don't think it's there.
I'm not so sure there ever was a personal touch with the referee.
I know.
There was I was on Twitter the other night. I think it was when Trent Alexander-Arnold scored his goal, and someone called Jamie O'Hara was saying, "There's Mike Dean. There's Mike Dean running out the way trying to get himself on camera again." Your words, not mine. It's
absolutely.
no secret.
Well, Mike Dean. Well, we know what Mike Dean looks like. He wants to be the centre of attention.
You think that? Really?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's there to see, right? And I look at referees, and I think sometimes they do. Do they want the limelight? Do they want to be in the? For me, the best referees are the ones you don't see. They're the best referees. They make the decisions. You don't talk. You don't see them because they don't make mistakes. We're standing now talking after a fantastic game of football. We're talking about the referee.
Yeah, true. Martin, let's say you get your officials assigned to your match. Do you bite your lip whenever you see certain referees? I'm not asking to name names, but are there ones you're just thinking, oh God?
Yeah, absolutely. Strangely enough, you may find this remarkable, but I never, up until the day of the game, I never really looked to see who was refereeing matches. But then, when there were certain referees come in, you had a look at that and you think, yeah, it's not going to be your day today.
Yeah.